Hi guys, Randall here. Today is a very special episode. I'm joined with Nat, or in-game Natasha, from the Turks Guild in the Seventh Heaven Alliance, and we're going to do some themed arena matches, or like free matches. So hi Nat.
Hey Randall, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I've been looking forward to this. So initially you reached out to me saying that this would be fun to do, and I was like, sure, like themed matches seem really fun, but now that we've spoken a little bit, I know you're prepared, so I'm scared.
Hey, listen, when I challenge for a duel, I challenge for a duel.
Yeah, so I'm ready to get my my butt kicked a little bit here.
We'll see. I know you've got some pretty good units on your end, so...
Yeah. I should have a fighting chance at the very least. So here are the three themes that we're going to run. First team is going to be MR only, so we're going to fight using only, MR and lower only units for the first match. Then, for the second match, it's going to be mono-element teams, where we have to use at least one unit of MR or lower rarity. And then the third match is going to be no dual element, so rainbow team, again with one unit of MR or lower. So, anything to add there? Did I forget something?
Permadeath. We have permadeath implemented, which means if your team loses, you cannot repeat that unit in future duels.
Wait, that's not what I understood. I thought we said that if you won with a team, you could not reuse the unit.
Oh, if you won?
Yeah,
oh.
It's a handicap. If you win the match, you're done. You can't reuse that unit to win again.
Oh, I thought we were playing with permadeath. Like, if your team lost, those units were dead. So that's why I thought, like, dang, if you lose, it's a handicap.
Oh, I thought
like
it would even the ground.
I thought it was like a punishment. I thought it was a punishment if you lost.
That would be heartless. But I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, how about we do both?
Okay.
You just can't reuse units.
Ups the stakes 100%.
Okay, perfect. So
this is what happens when you record live.
Yeah, exactly. I'll try not to edit that out too much. Let's line up for the first match. Okay, so here we go. I guess I forgot to mention, but we're doing the matches with Odo, and we allow initial placement. So we do go in map and make sure that our early turns work the way we want them to. So this is match number 1. I'm running Alem, and it's mainly an evade composition. And then I see you're running Livial. Kinda scared. I know she's really strong.
Yeah, she's probably one of the most underrated units in the game. Black Mage plus, her sub is actually a calculator, so she has instant cast plus flare abilities. So she can pack a punch, and I've currently got her Rezo maxed out with Bahamut, which I totally forgot to put on, actually. So now I'm ready to go.
Okay. So, well, let's kick it and see how it goes. So my other characters, I have Alem, Silma, and Shadowlynx. Who are your team?
So I'm actually running the Mono Earth with the Mont and Murmur, and I did pick up the recent Earth up attack card, so my Earth attack should be packing a punch.
I'm really scared. I have double lightning units against your team, and then you have guaranteed hits with Mont as well.
Mont's missile, yeah.
Oh, I might be in trouble. Let's see. I've been wanting to perhaps EX Murmur, but I'm afraid she'll be too slow to use. What's been your experience with her?
Honestly, I don't know what she's doing now. Fast cast. I was hoping she was going to buff Mont with Rain's Coat for that Spirit Up, but now that she's going a little different, I'm not sure what to expect, but, you know, she's a fun character. She can definitely take a few hits. Like, you know, she's part of the Church Sisters, so...
I think, yeah, my evasion is going to be my main edge here. Alem is hard to hit.
I don't think I've even leveled her up, so oh boy.
Oof.
Dang, that Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Shadowlynx.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've got a good chance, because your Murmur is not doing anything.
Yeah, she pretty much deviated completely with what I wanted her to do. So this is...
Oof. Oh.
There we go.
Man.
Okay, Mod's back. There you go.
Okay, that was his redemption move. He just did a really high impact attack. Let's see if Lynx can do anything. Yeah, the stop would have been useful one turn earlier. But can Murmur do something here?
So her dexterity is very low. And now that she's blinded, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Back from this. Oh, wow. Very good.
Yeah, that went well for me. When we were designing those teams, I figured with low rarity units, here I'm going to send a request. With low rarity units, often accuracy is an issue. So I took the bet that you would have low accuracy, but Lynx just single-handedly carried that match.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I'm pretty shocked, especially with my elemental advantage.
Yeah.
It's great.
But now we're moving into a world where I can no longer use any of those 3 units, so I'll need to figure out my mono element team without them. Alright, so we're on to our second match, and it's the mono element match. And looking at these teams, I am in deep trouble.
Well, I think your Gilgamesh is expressing his dominance by completely covering up Adelard.
Right? That is one of the
So maybe Gilgamesh
things.
Doesn't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's confident, but I'm not. That means I'm running ice versus fire.
Yeah, so one thing about being a content creator is your fans know what units you like. So I had some insight knowledge about what to expect.
That is true. Ice is one of my favorite elements to run. Please tell me you're not running the Ifrit card maxed with a plus 80, plus 20 ice resist up.
No, my Ifrit is in sad shape.
Yes, I might have a chance. Okay, so what's your bet? Do you think you're taking this match?
I probably, but I might get surprised. I don't know.
Okay, well let's kick it off and see. I'm really
all right.
Like, it would be fine. I still have a little bit 1-win advance. I can't afford to lose this, but I hope I won't. So, oh, King Mount and Rain, double tank. So it's like double tank versus double tank. All right, let's see.
I had my idea of I want you guys to ignore Adelard.
Well, he's a really surprising support. He does a good job. Oh, and you have Blazing Physique for ice resist up. Why? What have I done?
I don't know.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough. Okay, Nasha, you need to generate hate as soon as possible. Because I think she can take hits from these guys for a short while. Shell? Yeah, I'm in trouble here. He hits everyone. Gilgamesh is almost dead. Oh no.
Oh boy.
I think I just lost Gilgamesh immediately. Yeah, 7,000 damage. What is this?
That's
this
not
rain
good.
is so strong.
And the insult on injury.
Yeah,
the magic
reflex.
reflex.
Oh, yeah, this is not looking good for me.
And it's so funny because I personally don't like Rain as a unit, but I can't deny the fact that he's just very powerful.
He is so effective at what he does. Like, especially with Amethyst Blade. Oh, yeah. I got completely obliterated here. I wasn't even clean.
So I was feeling good about that match, but I don't know about this final Rainbow Challenge. I don't know how this is going to go down.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Right now it's 1-1, so both our honors are fine. Like, we've both won a match, so no matter who wins, we're both going to walk out with some honor.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, you elementally beat me last match, so yeah, a lot of respect coming, so no worries.
All right, let's queue up the next teams.
All right, perfect.
Okay, so now that you've kicked my butt in one of the matches, how do you feel about that last one? It's rainbow teams?
Yeah, so I'm hoping my girl Mastery Horn brings it home and totally dominates. And the one thing I'd like to point out about this Mastery is she's running Ildira's card, so she does have access to Holy Knight's Purge, so she has a calculator ability as well, which a lot of people forget about. So if you need that extra DPS, that's a great card to run on her.
Yeah, it's a card I actually skipped, and I regret it more and more because, like, there are so many characters that can use it so well now.
Yeah, and just, I mean, if you think about it, any AoE will get 20% reduction of damage. So it really is, in my opinion, one of the most powerful cards out there.
Yeah, and especially, like, I know in JP they've had an update where this card now, well, card abilities in general, now work if you have one of the sub-jobs that can equip maces or whatnot. So it becomes much more versatile for, like, a lot of units.
Yeah, so I guess, like, Sakura, because she has sub-Kodadama, she'll get access to that as well.
Yeah, yeah, so it opens
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
I'm very eager to see that. If it comes back, I will pull for it for sure.
I'd highly recommend when it does or unless you have the mech card from the Final Fantasy one. That's the physical version, which I don't have. I don't have that one.
Yeah, I skipped both. I probably should not have, but I don't know. I did not. Okay, so let's go in. So Mashri, I'm running Krace, Dwayne, and To Be, hoping that either you have poor evasion or oh no. I'm resistant to physical more than magic. Oh, that's interesting. You have such a powerful team.
Alright, well there's the resistances going up.
Yeah, so it does protect you against, I think, disable and confusion, right? So I can't land my stuff.
Oh, is that from 2B?
Well, To Be has confusion, but Krace is really built for disable on my team, so if you're resistant to it, I'm in a bit of trouble.
And Dwayne too, his darkness would be ineffective as well.
Yeah, so I'm running mainly a status effect team, so Mashri is a surprisingly effective pick against me.
It's kind of funny, I did not even think about this status effects being a factor when running Mashri.
Yeah, that might come in handy here. I do have the advantage of To Be versus Duel though, so Duel should go down very fast. Let's see, do you have good slash resistance?
I don't know. We'll see.
You don't.
Not that good.
Now,
not
now you
that
know.
good.
Alright, now Krace, what can you do? Barrier break. That's not useful. I need you to land disables. Now she just went ahead and died. Yeah. It's gonna be either To Be carries, or I just straight up lose.
Yeah, I think it'll all depend on... Let's see. Well, that was not the choice I would have recommended for her.
Is your Mashri at 120? Does she have the guaranteed hit ability?
Oh, yeah.
So you have that going for you. Yeah. Oh, half HP in one hit. And you play twice? What? You're so fast.
I think she's at about 95 agility right now.
And then, does Hallowed Rain not have a casting time? Because I feel like our turns should be very close.
I think it's an instant cast. I do think Hallowed Rain is an instant cast ability.
Wow, that was very impactful because I ended up having some AP, so if I played one more turn, I think your Mashri was dead.
But with that defense and spear up, I don't know. I think that would have been a very interesting last minute. And so for my Mashri, if she did survive, she does have her own TMR, so she would have used Knight's Blessing immediately after, and with the Calamity Guard healing up, she would have gotten full life.
Oh yeah, you would have eventually won then, because I did have Auto Absorb up, but it only had like 2 more turns remaining, so I would only heal for about 2,000 more HP.
Yeah. So the power of Mashri Horn shows her power.
Oh yeah, that was a good match. I feel like the initial positioning really gave you the advantage because Dwayne did not even get time to attack. Like, he played one turn, moved forward, and then died immediately.
Yeah, and honestly, though, 2B was my biggest fear, just because of her evasion. I mean, if you're not prepared for 2B, you will lose. So I do think I got a little bit lucky with the guaranteed hit ability.
Yeah, that was to your advantage. And it's funny because if I show it on screen here, my 2B is actually built to fight mages fairly well. Like, she has 30 spirit and a little bit of magic resistance as well. So while she's not she's not a tank, of course, but I have some way to fight mages. I was expecting some kind of magic guaranteed hit, just not 3 casts in a row before I have the chance to fight back.
I was not expecting that at all either. So that was pretty surprising to see how fast she went. But I guess because she didn't move, her CT didn't get reset to 0. So that's probably what saved me.
Yeah, and I think you had more agility than I did, because with this setup, I don't have any agility up item, so she was actually only at 86 agility, so that might play its part.
So I was running, looking here, the holiday party, I was running Solidus, so that Luel had pretty decent slash resist.
Okay.
And she has good defense too, you know, she's a powerful unit. So your 2B really did kick her butt hard.
Yeah, well, 90% defense penetration will do that.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so I've officially lost. You won 2-1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we agreed to do one final match, no restrictions, just bringing whatever units we felt like, and trying to bring the strongest comp to take down the other player. So let's see if I can perhaps get another win here, or if you'll just completely sweep me.
Yeah, but our attack values are pretty similar though, so I am expecting a good challenge. I think
that
this
should
will
be
a good
interesting,
challenge.
and we have the exact same rank too, so that's fun.
Very equally matched.
Okay, well then you're bringing the Dwayne, and you told me your Dwayne was 120, right?
He is, but I did not unlock his 120 skill. I'm not that impressed with it, to be honest.
Okay, I think it's a matter of synergy. Like, if you're running him with King Mon, for example, you don't need it. It's just a weaker version of King Mon's Claw of Leonis.
Yeah.
Okay, I like my odds seeing your team, because you're mainly short range. So.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going. Like I said, I had no idea what you were bringing into this match, so I just brought a strong comp and hopefully they'd get the job done.
Yeah, I set up my early turns so that exactly this would happen, so I'm happy with that, but I'm less happy with how tanky your King Mont is. I thought he would take more damage. Oh.
Yeah, but your team, that was like hitting for peanuts.
Yeah, my team's pretty good, but yeah, you're not taking any damage on King Mont. That's scary. If Law of Geoabsorption comes out, I'm good, but I think you'll kill Duel before it happens. Oh, okay, barely surviving. The extra defense from 9S, I think, made all the difference there. If he had not used his shield deployment, I would be dead.
Alright.
Yeah, that's gonna kill.
Oh wow,
Powerful.
I'm surprised the king survived that. Wow.
Yeah, at that point, I think I'm good. I don't see how Dwayne could kill everyone before the match ends.
Yeah, wow, dang, that was awesome.
Bruiser teams, I feel, are my bread and butter. I don't use them all the time, but I always feel like they're my strongest option.
Yeah, no, I honestly, like, I use Luel in one of my matches. I definitely love using her. She's a very powerful unit. 9S, we were just talking off camera about how good he is, and I feel like we just don't see him that much. It's too bad. He's so strong.
Yeah, he's insane. I've been meaning to get him to 120 for a while, not necessarily for the ability, because I feel like it's not that great, but just the little bit of extra stats might help.
Yeah, is his 120 ability the pierce resist down?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't really have the pierce resist.
He uses that a lot. He will use it, and when I ran him with Camille, it was perfect because he would lower the pierce resist, and then Camille would jump in the air, and then just obliterate whoever was on the receiving side of that attack.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I should get him there.
Yeah.
Now, recently I just pulled on more, and the reason I did was because I loved Duel so much versus physical teams that I wanted a Duel versus magic teams, basically.
So what's interesting, I think I also pulled Luel, and I think I think I want to do a Luel Moore combo. I think the two of them together is going to be lethal.
Yeah, I'm thinking similarly. Like, I would try to match the enemy team, like Dwayne and Helena, for example, put more in front of Helena, Duel in front of Dwayne, boost defense and slash resistance as much as I can, and then whoever goes in front, in the middle, is going to be a tank and try to draw hate a little bit to help, but these two should be able to solo just about anyone if you're matching the right type of damage.
Yeah, exactly. And then as we saw from your 9S, if you throw him as in there as your third supporting character, nobody's taking damage.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a fun team to use. Well,
All
thank
right.
you.
Well, I guess I guess we have our next challenge.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Well, we should definitely do this again.
Absolutely. This was a really fun time. I'm surprised we actually went for an extra match. We were just having so much fun.
Oh yeah, this is a blast. Like I feel like using units in different contexts like that is the most fun way to do matches. And I wish in Arena they allowed initial placement like that because it really changes the nature of the fights.
Yeah, but not having initial placement kind of makes you think a little extra too. Like, all right, I know I can't make them how I want. What do I have to do to make the units perform the way I hope?
That's true. It's a bit similar to a puzzle game where you have to place the exact right pieces and abilities on off to make sure it plays out the way you want it to. All right, well then, thank you so much for making some time today. If you guys want to check out Nat, he actually does have a YouTube channel. He publishes content once in a while. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'm not really a content creator, but I do enjoy posting videos of comps I've created to counter the meta. So I posted quite a bit of anti-Yuna when she first came out, and I'll probably be playing a little bit with anti-Helena, Kingmont, Dwayne combos. I know that's pretty much the meta right now, so I'm working on creating some fun comps to counter that. So.
All right. Well then, if you guys want to see more anti-meta content, you know where to go. So thank you so much again, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
All right. Bye, everybody.